Hello Cancer, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do a forecast for New Year 2019. I'm going to draw one card for each month and we'll see how it's going to pan out for you. So first card for January for Cancer, and we have High Priestess. The High Priestess card usually talks about no action. So what is then advice for you as a Cancer? Whatever situation is in your life in January, it tells you that you don't really need to do much. You just need to sit there like this High Priestess. She's all within herself. No particular actions are required. You need to let the universe, let spirits and all work, do the job for you. It will all happen itself. You know, nothing requires from you because it's all in God's hands. Card is also talking about intuition. You need, as a water sign, you are highly intuitive anyway, and the card is advising you to listen to that intuition of yours. It will give you the right answers to any situations which will happen in January. Card is also talks about listening to your heart, listening to your sixth sense, that sort of energy, internal energy. Yes, so that's what I have for you for January. No action and listen to your intuition. Don't listen to people who are giving advice to you. You know, there's usually friends or family members or someone telling you, you know, oh, maybe you should do this, maybe you should that. I don't know what the situation is going. It's only one card for each month, but I am just sensing that don't listen to any advice from other people. Listen to yourself and trust your heart, trust your soul, trust your gut feeling. It's also a card of magic. Maybe you will be like participating in some sort of esoteric, maybe you study esoteric or some spiritual sort of science or something, spiritual procedures and stuff like that. That could be also possible. And for February, for Cancer, we have Three of Cups, fantastic, card of celebration. It might be just one particular event, not the whole month, but it will be very significant for you. You will go out with friends, maybe family or someone, and you will be having a really good time. Usually it's just friends, it's not a family card, but it's a card of having a good time, celebrating, having a good food, having a good drink, nice drinks, putting your hair down and just enjoying yourself. Let's see what we have for you for March, and we have a little bit of mental blockage. It's like being in a mental prison. You might have some sort of situation and you feel like you don't have a way out of it. You feel trapped. You don't know how to get out of this situation, how to move forward, how to move out of this situation. And the advice would be to, first of all, it's all in your head. The swords are not fully sort of imprison you. The path in front of you is clear. It's just you don't see it because you've got your eyes you're blind. You know, you've got this blindfold over your eyes. And for you, in order to see that the path is clear, you need to take that blindfold off your eyes. And this blindfold, I think, represents knowledge, information. So maybe you need to, whatever situation is in March, you need to gather more information about it, get the knowledge. And these days, you know, with its world of internet, it's very easy to get any type of information, and I think having that, you know, usually knowledge and information is power as well. You will be able to move forward. You will be able to drop all those binds and you know, see that the path is clear in front of you. Let's see what we have for you for April, and we have Queen of Cups. It could be you, for the ladies, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. For gentlemen, it could be a lady in your life who is also a water sign. Usually the water signs, they're very emotional, they're very, intuitive. That could be tarot card reader, could be psychologist, could be someone who is mother figure. She's the one you would go with all your problems, with all the tears and, you know, whatever situation is. She will be the one who would be listening to you. Yes, counselor, psychotherapist, or like a mother figure. She will make you hundreds cups of tea and, you know, pat you on the shoulder, listen to you. But she's not going to give you an advice, but she will be there for you. It's a very sort of soft and gentle energy all over this woman. So she is significant. It's either you or someone in your life is significant for you in April. In May we have Ace of Swords. Ace is usually a new beginning, new start. Starting with the Ace of Swords is having clarity of mind. It's getting out of that state. I feel like for some of you who's stuck, like mentally stuck, you know, something goes on and on, you might speak to someone who is going to help you to get that clarity in May. Clarity of mind, to see clearly where your life is going, what was happening in the past, how it's affected the future and the present for you. And that's why I probably mentioned the counselor or psychotherapist. And if that is the state of mind, it's probably quite wise decision. For not everyone will rush, or every cancer goes to see a counselor, but for some of you it might be just a friend or someone you trust, and with their help or just talking things through helps us to see the situation better. You will have a clarity, truth, justice, getting into the core of the matter. You will know everything, anything which was hidden, any lies, it all comes out in May. And for June we have Page of Wands. Page of Wands could be a child, maybe children. A child will be significant for you. This is a fire sign, Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. If it's a child, it's a very talented child. He might be very he might play some musical instrument. Maybe he's good at art. Maybe he drawing or painting. Could be some sort of drama. I see drama. Maybe some sort of very talented child, and he might be the point of your center of your interest in June. But if it's not a child, if you don't have children, then it could be, because the Wands is very entrepreneurial card. I see that, and its pages are children. It may be first steps. Maybe you're starting something new, maybe starting a new business on your own, even maybe on the side of your main job. Usually it's because of Wands, they're so creative, so artistic. It could be some sort of a hobby which you're doing, and now you decided to transform it into the business, and it starts sort of being your baby. You're going to grow it, and you're making first steps in that direction. So yeah, that's the way I see it. It could be some sort of information as well, maybe passionate messages from someone you will receive. Some sort of information and correspondence, but I see it's more like a child or a new beginning of something, first steps in some sort of new direction. In July we see King of Wands, so the page transfers into King. Again, fire energy for you, dear Cancer. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius man, the most handsome man in Tarot deck. This King of Wands. Those kings are, as I said, the most attractive kings. They really look after themselves. Usually go, you know, maybe go to the gym. They like to look after their bodies, maybe tattoos. Somehow I see maybe like a tattoo sort of, maybe master tattoo sort of specialist. Also they like a nice clothes, they like their hair done. Yeah, very talented as well. They're very artistic, as I mentioned, very sort of creative. But they're also very entrepreneurial at the same time. So whatever job they do, if they like, for example, painting or drawing, they will be selling their pictures, the paintings will be sold for a good money. So they know how to earn money out of their talent as well. So someone like this in your environment, dear Cancers, for ladies could be a possible love interest. They're very sexy, very passionate. And maybe that's where you get the messages from. Messages of passion. Maybe you start a correspondence, especially if you like doing some internet dating or something. You might start these days, if on internet dating, with all relationships starts from messages, and then you actually see the person in life. That could be for some of you sort of situations. August, and we see the Emperor. It's I see the progression there from the Page into the King, and now this person is already Emperor in your life. It's a sign of Aries. Again, it's a fire sign. As I said, it's a progression. Maybe starting texting and emailing each other. Now you see this person and he's all really handsome and very sexy, and now he is the center of your universe. He is your Emperor. Or it could be just someone else in your life. The Emperor talks about you keeping control over your life, taking control over your life, over the situation, being in charge, having an order in your life as well. But the Emperor is also could be a person, as I said, could be Aries. Emperor usually someone who's got like a status. He is either in politics, he is maybe working somewhere, he's got really good position, maybe he is head of the local government, local administration, could be a head of the big corporation. He's the one who employs people to work for him. He might be a very shrewd businessman, but he is very caring with people he works with, or with his family. If it's your partner, then he could be a little bit older than you. It's a more mature person, or someone maybe even your age, but acting and behaving more mature, or being more mature than his age. What else can I say about the Emperor? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The only thing I would say that they like control, and sometimes they can be quite controlling, passing that sort of normal limits. So a little bit controlling, yeah, overly controlling, yeah. Let's see what we have for you in September, and we have Page of Swords. Yeah, some sort of that is more of a correspondence, but more sort of business correspondence. Maybe you need that person for something because he is the head of something, particularly if it's some sort of bureaucracy or something. Maybe you will be dealing with this person, and that's where the correspondence goes backwards and forwards. And this correspondence more of a business matter. It's not a love messages, it's not a passion, it's more sort of sharp, very to the point correspondence goes on. But as I said, pages could be children. This one is the air sign, a Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. And in October I have the Star card. You know, if you're dealing with this Emperor who is either helping, or you depend on documentation, depends on him to sign or something, that could be signature actually, and that makes you very happy. It's a Star card in October. Wish fulfillment, you will get that signature, you will get that document if you're expecting it or working on it, and it's a wish fulfillment. It's also a card of healing, recovering from something, from any sort of traumas, any love, sort of broken hearts and stuff like this. If you had any in the past, it's healing, recovering. It sometimes talks about actually physical recovering. It's also shining like a star, being a star in your own environment, you know. if your environment is only a couple of friends and your family, that is still, you know, enough for some people, and you will be like a center of the universe for them. They will be drawn to you as to star. So really nice energy in October. Let's see what we have for you in November. And your card is Six of Cups. Six of Cups talks about children. For some of you, children could be significant. But it also talks about something from the past. Something from the past will resurface itself in November. Usually it's people we lost touch with, people, maybe old friends, maybe from the school, college, university, someone you haven't seen for a long time, and all of a sudden you then bump into this person or found on internet somewhere, and it will be very, very pleasant. You will be reminiscing. It could be your sibling, someone maybe lives in foreign country somewhere and come around to visit you, or you go to visit. It's very, very gentle, very loving energy in this card. Six of Cups, every cup is full of flowers. Flowers brings positivity. Even if it's an ex and your relationship were quite sour at the end, even if he will resurface in your life in November, this time it will be more with the forgiveness, asking for reconciliation, and remembering only good times, not mentioning the bad times. My voice goes down low and low. I'm losing it. I've done quite a lot of recording today. Let's see what we have for you for December, the last month. And we have Six of Swords. It's card of moving, maybe physical moving from one place to another, moving to a different country, moving different state, somewhere crossing that river of life sometimes, maybe leaving something behind, something which you don't think serves you anymore, hoping to find much better life on another shore or a bank of the river. Sometimes moving where there is a water, maybe buying a property by the sea, by the river, even if it's a pond or something like this. And hopes, you've got hope, you know, with a star is also hopes. You're full of hopes. During this journey, you need to get rid of those Six Swords. They represent negative thinking, negative thoughts about the past. When you arrive to your destination, it's better to arrive with no baggage, no, particularly negative baggage. So yes, it's very nice. It might be just moving house as well for some of you in December before Christmas. My dear Cancers. Well, that's all I have for you for today. I'm not going to draw any additional cards. I just want to say thank you for all of you for being with me all this year, and for supporting my channel, for all your subscriptions, all your likes, comments, shares. Happy New Year to all of you. Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you in January. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.